Hello, my beautiful friends. I just felt prompted to make another video to kind of let you guys know how I'm doing and what changes have occurred in my life and just whatever wants to come through at this point in time. So as many of you probably saw, I now have a roommate, and that has been amazing, truly amazing. We just vibe together on a different level. She's an empath as well, and so I can let down all my walls with her because I don't have to hide any parts of myself from her. Um, and we're both on healing journeys. So, um, so it's been really good. Yeah, just very natural to have her here and just very healing for us both. And when we're conversing together, it's just like God is there with us, you know. She has a similar gift to mine that she can just open herself up and allow God's words to come through. So to have the both of us together has just been so good. And we give each other space for our healing journeys because both of us have things that we're healing from, pretty intense things, you know. And so that has also been just beautiful as far as like, you know, if I'm like, I just need to really go on a drive, you know, then just like, yeah, go do that, you know, like we just support each other and there's no judgment. And you know, if one of us is feeling weighted down, the other one can build the other up. And we have done that for each other over the last several weeks, even while she was going back east to get all our stuff to move out here. We kept in constant contact through I was going to say video messages, but they're not video messages, through just audio messages. You know, something about hearing the sound of each other's voices really helped a lot. And just encouraging each other because we were tested a lot while we were separate too, having to deal with a lot of things. So, and now that we're living in the same space together, it's just like now that support just happens naturally, you know? So that has been something that both of us have been longing for. You're hearing Nala. She's asking me to go open the closet door again. So I guess I had better do that because she's not going to stop meowing unless I do. So there you go, Miss Kitty. So, so yeah, I'm doing good. Like basically what I've been doing is just every day checking in with 8-year-old Katie and saying, "What do you need? What will make you feel safe? What will make you feel heard? What will help you feel happy today?" And that's what I've been doing, and it has been absolutely the best thing that I could have ever done for myself. So it's why I know that I'm healing. It's working, you know. And I've been told by a few others that something that I may be focusing on when I start counseling is to work with people's inner children. And that was really coming out this morning. This feeling that so many people's inner children are just crying and asking to be healed and asking to be heard and be seen and not be ignored. Because basically what happens is if there's like trauma or pain that has happened to you as a child, and we all have some extent of that, maybe some is more than others, but we all have that, then there's a version of yourself that kind of gets stuck there until you can go back and heal it. And why I refer to 8-year-old Katie as a separate entity right now, it's kind of what it has to be at this point in time. I kind of see her as my child, and I am reparenting her. I am giving her what she needs. Um, and through that, kind of as a side note, I've figured out I'm like, I'm going to be a damn good mom. I just know that because I will do anything to protect my child's happiness and safety and heart and emotions. And like, yeah, I've got this, So I used to be afraid that since I had not experienced, I had experienced abuse instead of what what real motherly love should feel like, then I was worried that since I just hadn't had it modeled for me like that, I would naturally fall into those same bad habits, even though I didn't want to, but just because like that's what I had, had modeled for me. But I know for sure now that that's not the case, and it's not who I am. I am not the person who gave birth to me. I simply am not. So, um, so even that belief is being healed through this too, even though these were such like traumatic memories that came up. In a lot of ways, they're leading to a lot of goodness and healing more than I ever would have realized as a result. Um, so I'm thankful, even though it's been hard. I'm thankful that they came out. I finally found that thing that I've been searching for so long. And now I'm healing it. I know I'm being led every step of the way as far as how to heal it the best. And it's working. I think you can see that just on my face and in my general energy. It's like I'm not out of the woods yet, but I am making massive progress. And I'm so thankful for that. And I can feel joy. Even though I'm healing from a trauma, I feel joy and love and happiness. And it's because I'm taking care of 8-year-old Katie and meeting her needs and healing her pain. And eventually she will be integrated back into me. One of the other reasons she's kind of a separate entity at this point in time is because I am not fully ready to feel all of her pain as my own. So it puts a kind of a little safety around my heart, if that makes sense. Of I'm every day I'm kind of working on knitting her back into myself, at the pace that I'm directed to go. But I'm not ready to feel all of her pain, and to not quite ready to be like, that happened to me. Right now it's that happened to her, and somehow that helps me deal with that and helps me figure out how to help her too. I don't know, something about having her as a separate entity at this point in time is exactly where she needs to be. But the goal is, and what I'm working on is, I'm knitting her back into myself. I'm reintegrating her into myself as I heal her, so that when she's fully a part of me again, I will be in that place where I can say, this happened to me, instead of saying this happened to her. I don't know. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but maybe for those who are awakened enough, or have gone through a trauma of their own, they'll understand what I mean by that. So, and it's like having her as a separate entity, I'm getting to know her. And I have such a huge respect for 8-year-old Katie. Like, huge respect. Um, yeah, she's freaking amazing. She's like a little queen. What came through in one of my counseling sessions was that I just told her, I was like, you got me here. You saved my life. You kept me alive to get me to this point. And now I'm going to save your life. Like, there's this mutual understanding of like she was so freaking strong. Like I'm in awe. I'm in awe of her. She had no one. She never told anybody. She wasn't allowed to. She was threatened with death and she believed that. So she couldn't tell anybody. And she got through that. Like, wow, holy shit. She is amazing. And so, as kind of a side effect of this too, I'm getting even more of a respect for myself, of what I've faced and what I've gone through. Like, I feel kind of emotional over that, you know, like kind of in a happy way though. I'm just like, wow. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I'm doing good. I'm continuing to prioritize 8-year-old Katie and all of her needs, and doing every single day, I'm doing whatever I need to do to heal and doing what I'm prompted to do. And it's working. And I feel like I'm being taught through this too, like how I can then help my clients when I start a counseling business. You know? Yeah. So it's going well. It is going well. And I think I'm also being used in a way so that people don't have an excuse, if that makes sense, in that if I can get through what I got through and be where I am today, you can do it too. No excuses. And to remind everybody how I got here, it was by making the brave choice every single time. Every single time. And trusting, surrendering. Even in those times when I was just like, I have no idea how this is going to work out. I can't see how this could possibly go well. And yet still trusting and leaping in the middle of that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted for a second there. Yeah. So if I can do it, you can do it. So I just want to encourage everybody as they continue on in their healing work, for themselves, and also if you're prompted, then for others as well. And together we can heal. We absolutely can. There's nothing you can't come back from. If you don't hear anything else, hear that. There's nothing that you can't come back from and have a better life and live in the light and be joyful and go after the things you want. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, just wanted to say a quick hello and let you know how I'm doing, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.